going on? It's your boy Froze14 back for another video. Today we have week 6 of the PMC Orange League. We've got our Melbourne Metagross coming off 2 L's in a row. We are now 2-3, and we are versing our good friend Damon today. He is the Maine Red Clawitzers, but that's not his actual team name, but he's just taking over someone that had to drop out, and because of graphics and that, he had to keep the same team name. So, as you can see on the screen, his team is Mega Blastoise, Superior, Clefable, Salamence, Crobat, Embor, Uxie, Drapion, Electivire, Licky, and Durant. So, when I look at that team, obviously the main things I probably expect to come are Mega Blastoise, Clefable, Salamence, Crobat, Drapion, and maybe Embor. And probably Uxie as well for a defensive option. So they're what I'm kind of thinking. Matchup wise, I think it's pretty even. He's got some stuff that does well, and I've got some stuff that does well. So we'll hop into that team builder right now. So today we have a Choice Scarf Infernape with Blaze. We've got the Gunk Shot for the Clefable. Flare Blitz hits his team quite hard. We've got Earthquake for stuff like Drapion and a few of his other mons, and Stone Edge for the Salamence. So this EV spread is to outspeed max speed Salamence, and obviously if he does get a Dragon Dance up and if he's Moxie and we're just going to lose, we have that Choice Scarf, so we are able to outspeed it and hopefully kill it with a Stone Edge if we've got Stealth procs up. But that if he does get 2 Dragon Dances up, that's pretty much GG, so we cannot let him get 2 Dragon Dances up, and I can't see how he would with how my team is built. It's actually, my team's built really nicely to take on the Salamence. And if you look back, obviously I'm tempted to bring something from the Mega Blastoise like Grass Knot or Thunder Punch or something like that, but for now I'm going to leave it off because I need my other moves. Obviously Choice Scarf, if Crobat is in range, can do a lot. Uxie as well. I was thinking as well to bring U-Turn for the Uxie, but we're just going to go with this set for now. Yeah, hopefully it does okay. Now we've got our Choice Banded Honchkrow. So we've got Brave Bird as it hits his team very hard. We've got Night Slash for the Uxie. We've got Sucker Punch for stuff that's faster than us to get if it's in range. And we've got Steel Wing for the Clefable. So we've got max attack and enough speed to outspeed what we need to again with obviously Clefable and stuff like that. So that's that. This is kind of situational, this mon. It probably won't put in work, but it can. So if we get a Choice Banded Moxie off, it can put in work. So the next mon is our Mega Scizor. So our Mega Scizor is a max attack, max speed. So very weird. You don't normally see that on the Mega Scizor. That is so we can outspeed. We actually outspeed Embor. I think that's base 64 or 63. But obviously we can't do anything to it, so we can just U-turn on that if it's not Scarf. What else was it? We outspeed the Clefable. Obviously it's probably going to be packing fire coverage, so we can get a U-turn, Iron Head, sorry, off on that. And I think there was a couple of other mons that we do outspeed with this, so yeah, we can just U-turn out on some defensive mons that are slower than us, so we can Bullet Punch for the stuff that's faster than us, say Salamence or something, and Iron Head for the Clefable, so we can hit that a lot harder than Bullet Punch, because obviously Clefable's so bulky, so we can't hit it that hard with Bullet Punch. So this set is a specially defensive set. It takes on stuff like Superior, Clefable, doesn't take on the Blastoise, and yeah, that's a bit Electivire, especially Electivire as well. We got hazard, so if we get our Stealth rocks up, that's going to be really nice for the Salamence and Crobat. We've got Toxic Spikes. This is if he doesn't bring the Drapion, and if the Crobat's dead, we can set up a Toxic Spikes there. We've got Ice Punch for the Crobat and Salamence. We've got Poison Jab for the Clefable. We've got enough attack that we can do a fair bit of damage. And we've got enough defense for death that we're bulky. I was tempted to put a Focus Sash on, but with this investment I thought I could leave pretty much any hit, a Psychic off an Uxie and other stuff that he may lead with. So yeah, that's hopefully to set up hazards with that. Latios, I wasn't actually going to put this on. I was going I was going to bring something else, but yeah, I put it on last minute. So we got the ground EMZ because I'm expecting a Drapion, because Drapion kind of walls Latios, even with Earthquake, because it's physically defensive most of the time. Drapion can take hits quite well. Obviously Psychic doesn't affect it. Thunderbolt and Dragon Pulse won't be doing anything to it. So I've got a bit of attack investment so I can hit it with the ground EMZ, because I know that's going to be the switch in if he brings it. We've got max special attack, so we can hit Mega Blastoise with the Thunderbolt. We can throw out Psychics and Dragon Pulses once Drapion's down. And again, enough speed to outspeed what we need. I didn't do enough speed to outspeed Durant, which could come back to haunt me, but I'm not expecting him to bring it. So we do have the Mega Scizor and the Infernape that wall it pretty nicely. Last of all, we have our Road to Mo. So we have another Choice Scarf user. We've got Volt, so I can freely Volt Switch around his team. Yeah, sorry, I've lost my train of thought there. Yeah, so if you see his team, he actually has no, he's got an Electivire, so we can just hit that with a Leaf Storm if we think that's incoming. We can Volt Switch on the Crobat, Salamence, Mega Blastoise and get nice damage off, and even on the Uxie. Got Hidden Power Ice to the Salamence again, Thunderbolt so we can hit a little bit harder, and Leaf Storm. So we got modest max special attack, a little bit in Spadef, and enough in speed to outspeed what we need again. Yeah, so overall we got a Choice Scarf Infernape to outspeed the Salamence. We got a Choice Banded Moxie Honchkrow. We got a speedy offensive Scizor. We got a hazard setting bulking Nidoking. We got an offensive Latios with ground EMZ, and we got a Choice Scarf Volt switching Rotom-Mo. So yeah, Damon's a really good player, and I've played him so many times throughout the NBA, EVT and stuff like that, and he's kind of a bogey team for me. I can never kind of beat him. I think I beaten him once, maybe out of probably 10 plus times. So yeah, really nervous for this game. I think he's 1-3, but he did take over a team, and since he's probably 1-1, so he is a much better battler than his record suggests. So yeah, it's going to be a really tough game. So that's the team builder for this week. Oh, here's the battle. So he bought Mega Blastoise, obviously we expected that. He bought the Crobat, we expected that. Uxie, I was expecting that. Durant, I was not. I don't know why he bought Durant. It honestly does nothing to my team. Maybe for a Latios if he didn't think I was going to bring max speed. Clefable I was expecting. Emboar I was kind of 50-50, and that kind of actually does work to my team. So yeah, we'll get straight into the battle. So he leads off with Uxie. I lead off with my Scizor. As I was expecting a Hidden Power 5 maybe from the Uxie, so because I was speedy, I thought I could just U-turn out on this now, as I would be faster. So it goes into the Crobat, which is obviously a pretty nice answer to the Mega Scizor. So we do 13, which is nothing. We go straight into the Rotom-Mo, and obviously we are Choice Scarf, so we are revealing we're Choice Scarf very early, because obviously otherwise I would not switch this in and take a Brave Bird. So we're going to Volt Switch out on the Uxie, see how much this does with a modest, about 20. So it is a very bulky Uxie. So here, obviously he could go straight into the Crobat again, but he stays in thinking I'm going to over-predict. So I'm just going to U-turn out here again, and we get a crit. That probably did matter, even though I maxed attack. Like he probably would have lived and got up his rocks or something, so that was unfortunate. We've got to take the luck when it comes. So now we are EV to outspeed Choice Scarfed Emboar, sorry. So we're just going to Volt Switch here into Latios, as I'm expecting a Flare Blitz here, and we won't be taking that much. But he is a Flame Charge set, so as we said in the team builder, Damon's a really good player, so he obviously identified that Flame Charge, the speedy Emboar, can do a lot to my team, which he is right. So he's going to smack me with a Head Smash here. I'm like, oh shit, nigga. Latios goes down. So, yeah, as I said in the team builder, I wasn't going to bring Latios. It was a last minute decision, so that's really hurt me in this battle. So here we go into Nidoking. I'll set up my rocks here as I want it for the Crobat and stuff like that. So I probably could have just killed this off, really, but He's going to go for another flame charge, and I know I can just bullet punch kill it anyway. So Nidoking got its rocks up, and yeah. So now he pretty much outspeeds my whole team with the 2x speed, but we can just bullet punch kill revenge. So obviously that's why Mega Scissor is so good. It can just come in and bullet punch. So here, obviously we don't really want to take a special attack from the Blastoise, but I predicted us to be faster. I was expecting him not to bring speed onto it. So he does Mega, and we are up to that U-turn. We get a crit, which is nice again. We're going to go into the Rotom-Mow. He does predict that, and he goes for an Ice Beam, so it does a heck of a lot. So here we're just going to Volt Switch out. He's pretty much going to sack Durant, because Durant was useless in this battle anyway. It doesn't quite kill, but we can just go into our Mega Scizor again and Bullet Punch and kill this, which we do. So Mega Scizor's doing really nice in this matchup. So he goes into his Crobat, and I was expecting a Heat Wave, so I go into my Honchkrow, which we do get the Heat Wave. I could have went into my Infernape, but with Choice Scarf, but I just couldn't risk him going for a Brave Bird and predicting, and obviously Rotom's real low, so I can't. Well, I Volt Switch out into that anyway, and that can't take a hit, so he had to go into the Honchkrow. So here is a massive, massive misplay from me. I expected him to defog or roost, expecting maybe a Sucker Punch, so I went for the Brave Bird instead, and he's able to kill me, showing he's actually quite offensive. So I could have Sucker Punched and almost killed, and Brave Bird would have killed himself anyway, so that would have been Crobat down. But it doesn't matter, but it does, if that makes sense, because then if it did kill somehow, then Honchkrow could have put in work and we could have won the game, but it was probably going to die anyway. So here, he's just going to sack off his Crobat. We are Scarf, we get a crit. I don't think that mattered. Modest. And now, we're going to go into our Scizor. So here, I U-turn out. I go into Infernape, and like in hindsight, I should have just stacked the Rotom-Mow. I should have stacked the Rotom-Mow, went into Infernape, killed this with Gunk Shot, Gunk Shot the Clavable, put it in range for an Iron Head, and then I would have won the game. But I choked here and went into Infernape. As he goes through a Water Pulse, obviously because he could kill Rotom-Mow in range, hits the Sizzle hard and my Infernape. So here again, I U-turn out. I should have just Iron Headed there as well, because it probably would have killed. I didn't check the calcs, because I'm lazy. Because then, as you can see these plays to come, I expect him to do a Calm Mind here or a Soft Board. So obviously we are Modest, so I switch out here, into Scizor. I didn't expect him to attack, I expect him to Soft Board that here. If we had the Inferno round, we could have Gunk Shot it. He couldn't have got a Calm Mind up. He couldn't have got a Soft Board. Would have done like probably 50-60% maybe. And then we could have finished off with Scizor. So he actually is Babiri Berry. So this shows how important. Because I think Gunk Shot would have done around the 60% needed to kill this thing. And then obviously all good players are going to carry a Flamethrower on a Clef. And even the crit didn't matter, it would have died anyway with no investment. Here I'll just go for a Leaf Storm, hoping for a crit, and we're still doing 40% even with a Calm Mind up. So if we didn't get the Calm Mind off, we would have won as well. So I probably should have just Volt Switched straight away so I just really played the late game so bad, and I got heaps of Chris throughout the game anyway, so I probably didn't deserve to win, but that was a definite game we could have won there late game, and that's 3 losses in a row. My confidence is really down at the moment. I don't even want to play Mons at the moment. And for people who know me in the Pokemon community, I love Pokemon, I love playing, I love leagues. But I'm just really, just sucks at the moment, because they're all 1-0 losses or 2-0 losses that I could have won, and I've either choked or something's happened where I could have won the game and I didn't. So we went from being 2-1, now we're 2-4, and honestly, we got Bronson next week. He's like 6-0 or something, so it's going to be really hard to win that. But I think I can. But if we lose that, we'll be 2-5, and it'll just our season will pretty much be over. So any loss from now on is pretty much our season over, and it's going to be really hard to pick it back now. So yeah, that's week 6, the PMC guys, and yeah, thanks for listening, and thanks for watching me take another loss. Hopefully it's worthwhile watching, but yeah, oh well. GG to Damon, really good player, can never beat him. So yeah, I should have prepped a bit harder, didn't really prep that hard, so that's my fault. GG, and thanks guys, I'll see you next week.